G'day guys, Aussie FIFA HD, and welcome back to yet another FIFA 21 tutorial on the channel. Today we yet have another top 3 skill move episode for you guys, and today we're deconstructing and I'm giving you my opinion of the top 3 3-star skill moves in FIFA 21. There's not too many to choose from, unfortunately, but lads, there's that many team of the season cards that have 3-star skill moves. I thought I'd better do this episode for you guys so that you guys can know what you can use in terms of 3-star skill move players. So without further ado, let's get into the intro, and then I'm going to deconstruct and give you my opinion of the top 3-star skill moves in FIFA 21.
Griezmann, 3 men around him to somehow find some space. Ronaldo, fantastic, opening the drive back.
He's made himself the tiniest bit of space.
Almost feels like a bit of a taunt. Didn't really go for him. Oh! The display there is absolutely ridiculous. The Elastico on the goal line. On the goal line, the finest.
We talked about Aussie FIFA. He's not here to make up the numbers.
The Roulette, for me, one of the most overpowered 3-star skill moves this year. What a skill move this is in terms of beating defenders, even the goalkeeper. Okay, it's very, very good for rounding the goalkeeper. But essentially, the Roulette is exceptional for beating defenders when they're coming straight at you. And in fact, this made the top 3 skill moves for beating defenders episode on the channel, and it's because it is. It's very, very good for beating a defender which is charging you and putting a lot of pressure on you, because you can use it to bypass him and obviously burst off into the distance with your Mbappe or your Ronaldo. But to perform it, it's quite simple. You just need to push forward, okay, to where the player is facing, so that's obviously 0 degrees or 12 o'clock. You then need to rotate it all the way around to obviously 180 degrees or 6 o'clock either side, and that will depend on which side they will do the roulette. Okay, so you're rotating it all the way around either side to the bottom. Obviously, so you pushing forward, then you're rotating all the way around to the back of where the player is facing. So it's from 0 or from 12 o'clock all the way around to either 180 degrees or 6 o'clock, whatever you guys best understand it. But for me, the roulette, one of the best skill moves this year as a top 3 skill move for the 3-star skill moves, because it's so versatile. You can beat defenders with it, and it looks very fancy if I don't say so myself. But let's get into the second skill move, which makes the top 3-star skill moves in FIFA 21. The heel chop, for me, the second best 3-star skill move in FIFA 21. What a skill move this is in terms of beating defenders and also bursting into the gaps of where the defense is, okay? And I've done a tutorial on the channel on this skill move in particular, and how good it is, in fact, of bursting into those gaps, even beating defenders. It's similar to a heel to heel, which is a 4-star skill move, okay? So this is what you will use if you have a 3-star skill move player like Vardy, like Kane, okay? It's very good at getting into the gap or bursting into that little tiny gap to get the shot off, okay? And for me, the heel chop is one of the best. To perform it, you just need to hold down L2. You then need to perform a fade shot. A fade shot is quite simple. You just need to hold down either shoot or cross and then pass afterwards, and that will perform the fade shot. You then need to press forwards to where the player is facing with the left analog stick as you're doing this, okay? So it's holding L2, fade shot, and then pressing forwards, which is either 0 degrees or 12 o'clock, whatever, sort of description you guys find it easy to remember. But essentially, it's quite easy to perform. It's very, very good at bursting into gaps and also beating defenders when they're quite aggressive and getting that angle as well to make a shot. I find I use this a lot to try and get the angle, just like I used the heel to heel as a 4-star skill move. But it makes the top 3 for me as the 3-star skill moves. But let's get into the third and final 3-star skill move, best 3-star skill move in FIFA 21. The heel flick, for me, would have to make the top 3-star skill move episode on the channel. For me, though, if I had a top 2 skill move episode, I think I would keep it at the last two, but we had to make 3 lads, and for me the heel flick is definitely the best. The reason why is because it's just like the heel to heel. You're essentially pressing forward and backwards, okay, but it's a more downgraded version, and you know, your 3-star skill move players will perform this. For me, it's not as quick, it's not as nippy, and not as useful as the heel to heel, but it still is useful in certain situations of getting angles and obviously bursting into those gaps to try and make that shot. You can sort of use this as your side by side with the defender to sort of, you know, burst past them a little bit to open up that tiny gap to try and thread the through ball in, or to have a shot, whatever it might be. And for me, it's definitely one of the best. And as I was saying, to perform it, you just need to press once forwards and once backwards. So it's, you know, 0 or 12 o'clock or sits, and then you need to press obviously so forwards, and then you need to press backwards, which is either 6 o'clock or 180 degrees, depending on how you guys better understand it. But for me, that makes the third and final skill move for the top 3-star skill moves episode on my channel. That will see you at the end of the episode though, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Can we smash a like, maybe 100 on this episode? Subscribe to the channel and follow me on Twitter. Link is in the description down below. I communicate and, you know, keep in contact with you guys over there, so be sure to follow me on that platform. But as always, I hope you guys have a good day. I'm out. Sayonara, au revoir, and goodbye.